Alright, so we have opened our terminal. So in the terminal now, we are going to enumerate the subdomains of our target. For that, we are going to use the tool which is find domain. So find domain hyphen D, which stands for domain name. And I'm going to copy the domain name from here. And I'm going to paste it over here, which is intellectdesign.com. And I'm going to hit enter. Alright, so it is hyphen T, which stands for target. Hyphen D, we use this flag in subfinder, which is another tool, which is again a very good tool, which is used for identification of subdomains. You can use either of the tool, both works pretty fast and fine. So now it has started enumerating the subdomains of the target, and it was very quick to identify subdomains. And you can see we have total of 76 subdomains in just 3 seconds. Perfect. So out of these subdomains, we are going to choose one of the subdomain, which is jira.intellectdesign.com. Now, why specifically Jira? Because guys, the SSRF that we are going to find is only working on a vulnerable instance of Jira, which means any domains or subdomains right now anywhere in the world which are running on the vulnerable version or the software of Jira can easily be exploited through this practical. All right, so let's just copy this. So go to our browser and paste it over here. And now let's wait for this to open. Once it gets open, we are going to see if this target is vulnerable or not. All right, so it has successfully opened over here. As you can see, jira.intellectdesign.com/dashboard.jspa. Perfect. So now we have our target web application running over here. Now, this is the endpoint that we need to hit to identify the vulnerable version of Jira, and we will perform a SSRF over there. So let's just paste our endpoint over here, and you can see the consumer URI parameter is the injection point into this vulnerable version of software. Here we are going to paste google.com. So basically we are issuing some of the request to a third-party domain from jira.intellectdesign.com, and let's see if it works or no. And you can see it has successfully loaded google.com over here. Perfect. Now this proves that this target is vulnerable to SSRF. Now to chain it with XSS, what we are going to do is you need to come to srsecure.xyz/ssrf.html. So here I have hosted a XSS payload. So I'm going to paste it over here and I'm going to load it. So I'm making requests to my attacker control domain, and you can see jira.intellectdesign.com is vulnerable. We have got a XSS alert over here. And when we hit OK, we will also get the cookie over here, as you can see. So this way the attacker can get hold of the cookies of the user if he or she is logged in. So now this way we have escalated our SSRF to XSS as well to steal the cookies. Now let me go to the page source and show you. Here it is simply written alert document.domain plus the domain is vulnerable, and we are alerting document.cookie. Of course, this payload can be modified in which the cookie should be sent to the attacker's control domain. Now this is enough to prove the SSRF and XSS. So I hope you guys understood this. If you have any doubts or questions, you can post it into the Q&A. Thank you.